Have you ever noticed how two people, starting from the same place, facing the same challenges, can end up with completely different results? One rises, learns, adapts, and succeeds, while the other gives up, feels stuck, and blames circumstances. The secret behind this difference is not luck, not talent, and not even resources. It's mindset. This is the message behind psychologist Carol S. Dweck's groundbreaking book Mindset, The New Psychology of Success. And today I'm going to take you on a journey through the lessons of this book, showing you how the way you think shapes your entire life, and how you can shift your mindset to unlock your true potential in business, in relationships, and even in your spiritual growth as a Muslim. Dweck introduces us to two mindsets that shape every decision we make. The first is the fixed mindset. This is when people believe their intelligence, talent, or abilities are static, unchangeable traits. With this belief, failure feels like a reflection of who they are. So they avoid challenges, fear, criticism, and give up when things get tough. The second is the growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. With this mindset, challenges are opportunities, setbacks are lessons, and effort is the path to mastery. The difference is powerful. A person with a fixed mindset says, "I failed, so I am a failure." A person with a growth mindset says, "I failed, but I can learn, improve, and try again." Think about this in your own life. How many times have you held back from trying something new because you thought, "I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I can't do this"? That is the fixed mindset speaking. But imagine if instead you said, "I can't do this yet, but I will learn. I will try. I will grow." That one word "yet" opens a door that the fixed mindset keeps locked. Dweck's research proves this. In one famous study, school children were given puzzles to solve. Some were praised for being smart, while others were praised for their effort. The results were astonishing. The children praised for being smart quickly chose easier tasks to avoid the risk of failure. But the children praised for their effort, embraced harder puzzles, worked longer, and achieved more. Why? Because they saw effort as something positive, not as a sign of weakness. This one shift in how we see ourselves changes everything. This isn't just about children, it applies to every area of life. In business, leaders with fixed mindsets surround themselves with people who won't challenge them, who will simply validate their status. But growth-oriented leaders seek feedback, encourage innovation, and build organizations that thrive. In relationships, a fixed mindset leads to blame, defensiveness, and avoidance, while a growth mindset leads to understanding, adaptation, and shared development. As Muslims, we can see how deeply this idea connects with our faith. Allah reminds us in the Quran, "Indeed, Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves." Surah Arad 13:11. This is the very essence of the growth mindset. Your life will not change unless you change the way you think, the way you act, and the way you respond to challenges. Islam teaches us that effort is never wasted. Every struggle, every hardship, every test has meaning, and Allah rewards those who remain patient and keep striving. History is filled with examples of this truth. Many people we admire today were not the most talented at the beginning. They were ordinary individuals who chose extraordinary persistence. Michael Jordan, considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time, was once cut from his high school team. Did he quit? No. He worked harder. Albert Einstein, the genius whose name is now synonymous with intelligence, was once labeled a poor student by his teachers. Did he accept that label? No. He kept learning, kept asking, and changed the way humanity sees the universe. And in our own Islamic history, the Prophet Muhammad faced immense rejection, insults, boycotts, and battles. Yet he persevered with faith, patience, and resilience, because he knew that success is not about instant results. It is about commitment to growth and truth. So how do we apply the growth mindset in our own lives today? Dweck gives us practical strategies. First, reframe your self-talk. Don't say, "I can't do this." Say, "I can't do this yet." Second, praise effort, not just results. Whether it's with your children, your spouse, or even yourself, celebrate the process, not just the outcome. Third, see challenges as opportunities. Every obstacle is training for your mind and soul. Fourth, embrace failure as feedback. Every mistake teaches you something you didn't know before. And finally, commit to lifelong learning. Never believe that you've reached your maximum always. Know that with effort and Allah's help, you can grow beyond your limits. This is not just positive thinking. Science shows that the brain is capable of change. Neuroscientists call it neuroplasticity, the ability of the brain to rewire itself through experience and practice. Every time you push yourself to learn something new, your brain forms new connections. It means you're literally changing your brain when you adopt a growth mindset. Now, let's connect this to spirituality. Many times we think, "I'm too weak in faith. I can't memorize Quran. I'll never have patience like others." But remember, Allah rewards effort. The Prophet said, "The most beloved deeds to Allah are those that are consistent, even if they are small." This is growth mindset in action. It doesn't matter if you read one page or one verse, as long as you keep growing. It doesn't matter if you fall, as long as you rise again. It doesn't matter if you fail, as long as you keep trying. So today ask yourself, are you living with a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? Do you see your failures as a dead end or as a stepping stone? Do you see effort as pointless or as the path to greatness? Remember, your mindset is a choice, and that choice determines your future. If you truly want to transform your life, begin with the way you think. Replace fear with faith. Replace excuses with effort. Replace "I can't" with "I can learn." Because your potential is not fixed. It is limitless, waiting for you to unlock it. This is Al Marauf, and if this message inspired you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. So together we can spread the power of growth, faith, and resilience. Success is not for the talented few, it's for those who choose to grow. The question is, will you choose to grow today?